Hello, salutations, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the way you celebrate it. I'm Duncan Nuva. I'm joined by the fantastic Dratini Mew. And today we're doing something we planned earlier this year, a Christmas-themed Pokemon Duel.
We kind of planned it from the very beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And we've had the whole year to prepare our decks.
The rule was we had to keep it to a Christmas-themed deck, which means that one of the Pokemon that was immediately had to be in it was, of course, Delibird.
Indeed.
So, Mr. Mew, please introduce your deck. Just tell me the name of your deck.
Well, it's sort of like Santa's workshop at the North Pole. That's kind of the vibes I'm going for. So basically I'm just going to call it the workshop and sleigh deck, basically.
I like it. Mine is called Deck the Halls.
We both went for completely different sort of approaches on that.
We did, and I think one of my things just slid down the side of the table.
Hopefully you'll be able to grab that.
One hopes. It's not the first time I've had something slide down this area.
Yeah.
Little on thing. So, I will explain the rules in a moment. Just let me,
Well, it's going to be a traditional Pokemon match for sure.
Indeed. And yes, it will be expanded, obviously.
Yep. Best of one, I reckon, is it? Or is it?
Yes, best of one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
What's weird?
Well, it did slide down here. Oh no, I definitely hit them. So,
Is it there?
I'm not seeing it.
Well, we'll make sure that your deck has 60 cards before we start.
It's not the cards that slid down there, it's my, V star thing.
If you need the V-Star counter, I've got a V-Star counter.
Nope, that's a bit of plastic.
Alright.
I'm glad I am down here. Needs to get cleaned.
Yep, at least we can basically sort out that's the thing. Always good to be tidy Kiwi.
Indeed.
Yes.
See, got the plasters. Oh, there it is.
Just so everybody knows, we need to make sure that we run this very Pokemon here. Delibird.
Yep, like I said, Delibird had to be one of the main staples on it. This was, I think, just before we got Scarlet and Violet.
This is before we had Iron Bundle, which is technically a Paradox version
of Delibird, which, after the card was released in Paradox Rift, we could have added.
I was debating using, but it didn't end up in the deck anyway, but yeah. I have, however, prepared myself for this very moment. With all my things. Can all the board be seen?
Yes it can, once the Twitter notification's gotten out of my way.
Fair.
Yep, the board can be seen.
Marvellous.
Now, before anybody asks, it didn't have a Coca-Cola theme transform, so Pepsi's the next best thing. Pepsi Convoy is just going to be in the background there. As he is my recent addition. I do have a video in the works on them, I just need to get a couple of things.
Yep, that's a nice little, what's the word I'm looking for? Sneak teaser sort of thing.
It's a preview.
Preview. I got a mulligan.
Oh, I get to draw an extra card. I'll do it after you've set up your side of the field.
Exactly.
So, like I said, this was a thing that we set out. Now, of course, this was set back when Sword and Shield was the main staple. So this was before they got rid of the D selection. So this is, of course, expanded. And it will make use of EXs, Vs, VMAX, V-Stars, and of course, anything in between.
Exactly. Let's see if I've got something this... I will say that I do like the colour of my sleeve choice, because it's a red colour sleeve.
I wish I had a green. No, it would have been a bit more festive. So like I said, win or lose, this duel is just for fun.
Yep.
Really, it is not just, like, it's just that, so you got a full hand. Please don't tell me.
Yep. I have 2 Pokemon available to me.
Yep, I grabbed the extra card I was allowed.
Yep, I need to set up the...
Yep.
We need to decide who goes first.
Well, as Christmas is the time of giving, you can go first, Mr. Mew.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We have Nuva, a Christmas tree, and we have Glacier, which is like a... kind of like a reindeer, but it's
going up against Frou Frou, a person who helps find those who are lonely and lost, and a Rufflet, because Rufflet can carry a lot of things.
Fair enough. That's a very interesting way to start things. Okay, I'm just going to start things off by attaching energy to Nuva and ending my turn.
I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to attach a treasure energy to my Frou-Frou, which means now it's got free retreat. I'm going to activate Quick Ball by discarding a Clara.
Yep.
Push that up a bit. Draw. No, that allows me to what? And a Quick Ball allows me to search for a basic
Pokemon. Yep.
Basic Pokemon and bring it to the field. Let's see, what will we pick? We're going to pick Drampa, which is on the field. Shuffle. And then I'm going to use Find a Friend, which allows me to search my deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into my hand, which is going to be the Stantler.
Aha! Of course, you've gone for the reindeer approach too.
I have, yes.
Yes.
Just your turn.
Let us equip an experience share to my Glastria, a grass energy to my Snover, and evolve my Christmas tree into a bigger Christmas tree.
A slightly bigger Christmas tree.
Now I will use Iono.
What's that do?
What we do is each player shuffles their hand, puts it on the bottom of their deck, and we draw the number of cards that we have the same
5.
amount as prize cards.
Okay, so we draw 16.
So yeah, we draw
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes. So it's draw the same number of cards as you have prize cards.
Oh,
And that works out very well for me. Because now I can use my Max Elixir, which will allow me to look at the top 6 cards of my deck, and I can attach a basic energy card to one of my basic Pokemon on the bench. The only catch is that it has to be a basic Pokemon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm lucky that my Glastria is a basic Pokemon. But I have the unlucky fortune of not having an energy. Just as bad as having coal in the stocking for Christmas.
Fun fact, did you know that Krampus was the man who gave out coal while Saint Nick gave out presents?
Intriguing to know. But let's use a great ball here and see if we can make things great. 7 cards, and I pick Beware to my hand. I choose that because sometimes kids get a lovable teddy bear.
Everyone loves a good beer.
Yes. So obviously I have Stuffle on the deck as well. But yes.
Again, I will never forgive Pokemon for changing how Beware sounded in the games to how it's ended in the anime.
Okay. Anyways, since I don't have enough energy to attack, it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. Alrighty then, well I'm going to play a fantastic dancing man on the bench. I'm going to attach a water energy to Galarian Mr. Mime. I'm also going to activate the trainer card, stadium card, Tangle, Glenwood Tangle. Basically, we can say, no, screw that, to a dice flip, and dice again. Flip the dice again.
Technically coin, but people use dice as coin anyways.
That they do. I'm going to activate a hop to draw 3 cards. Intriguing. I'm going to place a Yamper on the bench. Because everybody loves a good Yamper.
Yep.
Let's see. Then I'm going to activate Pal Pad, which allows me to take 2 supporter cards and shuffle them back into my deck.
Yes.
Which is going to be the Clara and Hop I discarded earlier, and now.
Yep.
And shuffle. Here we go.
Fabulous.
Fantabulastic. Let me know if you guys are going to do anything fun for Christmas. I'm going to be just staying at home and spending it with my folks.
I'm going to do the family approach as well. Probably see a friend that their parents live down the road from my place anyways, and they pop round to their parents for Christmas, so I'm probably going to catch up with them while they're down while they're there as well.
Attach water energy for this turn. I'm going to use Find a Friend to search my deck for a basic Pokemon and pass on my turn to you.
Okay, which basic Pokemon?
Well, the basic Pokemon I am selecting once I find it, is going to be Teddy Ursa.
Ah, another bear.
Everybody loves a good stuffed bear.
Exactly.
Unless you're in Five Nights at Freddy's and then run away.
Alrighty then. I shall place Nuva on the bench. And then I will proceed to use Great Ball.
A secondary Christmas tree.
Yes, a secondary Christmas tree. And I pick Jinx. My reason behind this is paying attention to the Pokemon anime. I actually took into account Pokemon that they actually had Santa in the actual anime, and one of the Pokemon that he owned was a Jinx.
That is correct.
So that will proceed to make it to my bench. And I now use my friends at Sinnoh to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's a bit of a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Yep.
Okay.
Friends at
We, yes, will attach another energy to my Abomasnow. And what we will do now is use Soothing Scent for 80 damage. And like good boys and girls should be, they fall asleep and await their gifts.
Yep, they're asleep, otherwise Santa won't visit. Just give me a second, this is my tin's unfortunately a little bit damaged, so we're going to get one of my totally Pokemon Dice Books down there for 10 HP left.
Yep, and between turns you flip to see if it is
I'm going to use the big coin. And he's awake.
Up.
That's good. Alright, let's draw for turn. Intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to place the Teddy Ursa I drew to fill up my bench. And I'm going to retreat my Furfrou for free.
Yep.
To bring forth a Tramper. Now, I'm also going to attach a draw energy to Tramper, which allows me to draw a card. I can't afford that, but I am going to activate the supporter card, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. Basically, I get to choose 2 of my Pokemon on the bench, which will be Rufflet and Galarian Mr. Mime.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to evolve them.
Oh! That's a good play.
Indeed it is.
Now, I know you're going to evolve your Galarian Mr. Mime.
First of all, Rufflet is going to become Hisuian Bravery.
Lee Gasp!
This is when I discover that my Mr. Rhyme is a prize. Indeed it is. Ah, dang it, indeed it is. Right. So which means I will change Galarian Mr. Mime for Ursaring, which will evolve Teddy Ursa.
Yes, it says you can choose 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, choose up to 2 Pokemon in play for each of those Pokemon. Switch your deck for that evolution Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon. Evolve it, then shuffle your deck. You can't use this card during your first turn. Or a Pokemon that... Oh.
It's not your first turn.
No, it isn't. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's continue the duel. Righty, I've attached an energy for turn. Yes, I have. I'm going to use Call for Family. Oh, no, I can't. My bench is full. Labelle, it is your turn.
Okay. I shall draw. Let's go. Okay. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do that first? I will use Roxy. This, well, also represents the music in Christmas because of the guitar.
Wow.
I can discard up to 2 Pokemon that aren't Pokemon GX or EX from my hand and draw 3 cards. I discard the Beware in my hand to draw 3 cards. But for each card I discard, I draw 3. So if I had 2 in my hand, I would have been able to do 6. But I do not have a second thing in my hand. Which is okay, but now I've got some Pokemon in my hand and I want to swap one of them out. I'm revealing my Snowman from my hand, my Galarian Darmanitan VMAX, and I'm going to add that back to my deck and search for another Pokemon and pull that out of my deck.
Now, one thing I will mention is I don't run Vs in this deck because at the time I didn't have enough Vs or EXs, and so it's going to put me in a bit of a disadvantage.
But you may still be able to find a way around it.
We'll have to see.
I'm going to pick Tauros. The reason I picked Tauros is because, you've got the lead reindeer, but even though it's a bull, it's kind of the closest thing I could find to more reindeer sort of thing.
To be fully honest though, it depends on where you are from it, because I know a lot of cultures use whatever animal they can. I know there's a version, I think, in somewhere in Southeast Asia of Santa slaving poor bay elephants.
Intriguing.
Intriguing indeed. I'll double check that one.
Well, that would be cool though. But yeah, Tauros is going down on the bench, and another Pokemon that he owns in the anime episode of the Christmas episode is a Lapras. So the Lapras has gone down on the bench. And okay, now I'm going to just use. You have switched out your Pokemon, so I am going to. I'm going to attach an energy and use Megaton Lariat to knock out the Drampa.
Come forward, Mr. Mime. Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. Speaking of the devil, I'm going to place a Delibird on the bench. I'm then going to attach a draw energy to my Galarian Mr. Mime to draw a card.
Fantabulistic.
Indeed. I'm then going to attack for 30 damage with Icy Snow.
Okay.
Any damage is better than no damage, I say so.
Exactly. We will go for... what's the 3? There we go. Now, it is my turn. I shall draw. And this time, evolve this Christmas tree into a different...
a slightly different Christmas tree.
Yes. I've got the water type of Bomber Snow, and I've got the grass type of Bomber Snow. Well, ice technically in the sort of video games and things, but water in the card game. But yeah, I'm going to set a water energy on Lapras and use Shauna to shuffle my hand into my deck and draw 5 cards. Some of the supporters I chose are children, so to represent the kids that receive the gifts.
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand now. Okay. Now I'm going to attempt another Megaton Lariat.
That's going to knock my Mr. Mime. I'm fourth. Bravery. I draw for turn. I'm going to attach a water energy to my Earth Ring. Then I'm going to use Psywave. This attack does 30 damage, times 30 for each energy card.
Does it have an energy on it?
Doesn't need an energy.
Is it cult?
It's a color. It's got no energy.
No energy request. Well, gasp again.
Exactly. And the reason I've got Hisuian Bravery in this deck is because Santa is all-knowing and all-powerful. He knows who's naughty and he knows who's nice.
Haha, well played.
So this does 30 damage base, but it does 30 damage for each energy attached to my opponent's active...
Is it a cross or is it a...
Times.
30 times. So it's 30 times the thing. So 30, 60, 90, 120.
Yep, you take 120. That knocks your Bomber Snow.
Knocks my Bomber Snow out.
And I'm going to draw the middle prize.
And with that experience share being there, it's going to attach... I'm going to attach a water energy to my Glastria from my thing. And I shall proceed to bring my Lapras forward.
Ah, from Pokemon Go.
Yes, the Pokemon Go set Lapras.
So we got really lucky with Kanto Pokemon. We got Pokemon Go, and then we got 151, which I'm looking forward to getting some cards for.
Yes. The Pokemon Go had other Pokemon from different...
It did, like there was Gen 2, Gen 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I draw.
Up to 7.
I'm going to...
Also, just to remember Pokemon Go, if you still play that, this upcoming Community Day is going to be... upcoming weekend, I think from the 18th to the 19th. It's actually going to have all past Community Days.
From the... yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. And I think I know what I'll do here. I'm going to attach the energy there to Glastria.
Mm-hmm.
And I might switch my Lapras with my Galastria.
Intriguing play.
Since I haven't used a supporter yet, I'm going to use Gloria, which allows me to search my deck for 3 basic Pokemon that don't have them. Wait, I can't do that because up to. Oh yes, I can do that because it's up to. I can only grab 1 because I've got 4 on my bench already. So I need to choose wisely.
Indeed. Now, as I said before in the beginning of this is just a friendly duel.
I'm going to choose
there's your reindeer.
Other reindeer, the evolved form of Stantler or Weirdeer. Wait, it can't be Pokemon, it can't be Pokemon V, it's got a rule box, but...
Or EX.
Or EX, so, yes, I can't choose that one, that's a pity. Yet. I may as well bring up the Delibird then.
Means no in Russian. Which is one of the few countries closest to the North Pole. The others being Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Greenland, Iceland, Canada, and America.
Yep. So seeing that I have to choose Delibird, I'm putting Delibird on the bench. And I shall use Energy Retrieval to retrieve 2 energy. Legasp at that. And Galastria will use Freeze Down for 40 damage.
What does it do? It's like a bit of a...
It has a little text at the bottom if it's a basic Pokemon. The basic Pokemon that is the defending Pokemon can't attack during the opponent's next turn, but since Hisui and Braviary is the evolved form, I believe that it bypasses that.
Alrighty then, well, as seeing it is my turn, I'm going to attach a double turbo energy to my Furfuru. Yes, that does mean that it will something like this. I'm going to use Energy Retrieval to also get myself a basic water energy back. And I'm going to use Psywave again for 60 damage.
Okay. That is... Okay, where now? I'll just grab my dice that has a 6 on it. I've got a very fancy dice here.
Fancy.
Other side.
Oh, that is fancy.
That one is the 6. Usually it's the 1 that's the very fancy one. But yeah, anyways. I shall now start my turn by using the Max Elixir, which allows me to look at the top 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time I am lucky to get myself an energy, and we are going to attach it to Delibird. Phone gets a notification, that can wait.
Indubitably.
Now I can do my attach for the turn, which will be to the Delibird, because the first attach of the energy was from Max Elixir. I will now use my supporter card Marnie, shuffle that hand, put it at the bottom of the deck. The turn player, which is me, gets to draw 5, and
I draw 4.
The other opponent gets to draw 4.
Interesting.
Now,
well, that would be useful.
Here's something that's interesting. We obviously need hammers to like work on the toys and sort of craft things and sort of things. So I have got the crushing hammer. And since I can't really find the queen in here, I'm just going to use the dice. Evens are heads and odds are tails. And it's an odd, so you do not lose an energy.
Yep. But are you going to attack?
Am I? Am I ever? But first, before I attack, I'm going to choose to manually retreat my Galastria for 2 energy and bring forth my Delibird to deliver some pain. Nah, I just had to say that.
He's going to give us a package delivery.
Put this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. If you do, search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I'm going to do that.
It is my turn, so I'm going to draw for turn.
Yep, I'm going to add Galarian Diamond to my
I'm
hand.
going to
I don't
attach
need to reveal
bodybuilding
it,
dumbbells to bravery here, because bravery does
Yep.
that. And
Just
I
so
will,
you know I'm moving Jinx forward.
bringing forth Stettler!
Huzzah!
I am then going to activate a hop to draw 3 more cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, means I can't do... Do I do... With the times, does it do 30?
It's 30 times, basically. So basically, since I've got no energy on my Jinx, it won't do anything.
Okay then. I will have to end my turn. It is not easy being green.
No, it is not.
Oh,
I will draw.
Talk to the hoof.
Yes, I will draw. I shall play a snowman.
A snowman.
This has an ability that I can't use right now, but I will proceed to attach an energy to my Jinx and use Birdkeep.
Oh.
That's my supporter for the turn. Jinx will retreat. I shall bring forward Lapras.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Let's put down the hammer again. See if we can roll... Oh, that wasn't a roll.
That was not a roll. 1 again.
1 again. My dice rolls aren't been... But yes,
Oh,
I'm going to use Ice Beam for 20 damage, and I flip. If heads, it's paralyzed. It's heads,
Yeah.
meaning that your
I can't
Bravery
attack.
can't attack this. Next turn.
Alright, well, I draw for turn. Cool. I'm going to activate Professor's Research, discarding my card and hand and allowing me to draw 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. First of all, I'm going to evolve my Stantler into a Weredeer, which is awesome. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Going to attach a water energy to my Earth Ring. Can't attack this turn. But I can use Hurried Gold while Weredeer's on the bench, can't I?
If it's an ability...
Yes, yes, once during your turn, you may draw a card. But it
Yes,
doesn't
you
say.
can use the ability on
Well,
your
I'm
bench.
going to use Weredeer's Hurried Guilt. I'm going to use Quick Ball by discarding a Stantler. I will switch my card, my hand, my deck, for, I think it's a basic Pokemon? Yeah, basic Pokemon.
Yep.
And then shuffle my deck. Which is going to be the Pokemon Indeedee. Because everybody likes to put food out for Santa.
Mm-hmm. Indeedy.
Indeedee.
Yes, but you have a full bench, so I don't think
Oh no, it goes to my
play it,
hand.
but it will go to your hand.
Yeah. Alright. And as I can't attack, I have to pass on my turn.
You still could technically... Oh, wait, no, it's the paralyzed. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm paralyzed.
That's right, I remember. Alrighty then, let us make our snowman an even bigger snowman.
Oh,
Galarian
yeah.
Darmanitan evolves into the Galarian Darmanitan VMAX. Okay. Yep. And let us add another energy to our Lapras. And what will we do from that? I think I'll do another 20 damage and attempt to try and paralyze again.
I'd say that's a bit of interference.
A bit of interference with the card.
Either way, I'm still paralyzed.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. Okay. Going to attach a water energy to my Ursaring.
Oh, you've got bodybuilding dumbbells, which can increase.
Yeah, I've got 150.
Yeah.
Going to activate Zizu. Draw cards until I have 1 more card in my hand than my opponent. How many cards do you have?
I have 4. I'm just going to actually have a read of that. It's
1.
actually, I'm just going to have
Damn.
a look if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gain 40 HP, so you're on... Yeah.
170.
That's the thing, but you've taken... Yes. You've taken 80, so yeah.
It's a slow death. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to use energy switch, switching the basic energy, which means... Oh, I can't do that one. Never mind then, I end my turn.
Okay. Now we shall place another energy on to Lapras. We will surf to wash away
my bravery.
Yeah.
But you know what they say? Fear the titty. It's my turn, I draw for turn.
Yes.
I'm going to evolve my Ursaring into Ursalunala.
Lee Gasp, I forgot about that.
I'm going to place an Indini on the bench.
Saluna.
And I'm going to use Bulky Pump. This allows me to do 200 damage. But I gotta discard 2 cards from my hand thing. From my Pokemon. Which
so
knocks out your...
damage. Whoa.
Lapras.
Goodbye, Lapras.
Ooh, that's good. It is your turn, good sir.
I might have to bring the bulky snowman up. It'll take a while to set you up, but we will make do. Let's draw. We need to use 4 water energy. Actually, one of the water energies that was attached to Lapras goes to Glastria because of the experience share. But let's see what we can do now. Attach an energy to Glaring Darmanitan VMAX. I'm going to use Young.
So, unfortunately for those of you who were in the Christmas Duel, yeah, the camera died on me because it wasn't charged properly. So, to tell you the thing, Bravery got knocked out by Lapras' Surf, in which we sent in Ursaluna, or Ursaring, which I evolved into Ursaluna, and then proceeded to do 200 damage for the next while, knocking out not only Lapras, but Galarian Dimanitra VMAX, and of course finally his Paldean Tauros, thus netting me the win. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the Christmas Duel. I do plan on doing it again next year. This is Nuva, St. G1's Appearon, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!